What's up, King Jason? How's it going, bro? I'm gonna do a little mobility training, live stream it, get a pump, film some videos, film a thumbnail, and edit the thumbnail and post the video. That's the agenda. What's up, Zer? What is that? Zer Draco? What's up, bro? We're gonna start with the wrists. So you go down on the mat, you lean forward, you wiggle your wrists. Pulse your hands into the ground like this. I'm wondering how to lose body fat. Eat less food, and you will lose body fat. Oh, thank you, bro. I appreciate it. Yeah, I work hard on the videos, guys. I have a wrist video I'm gonna drop today. Most likely, I filmed it, I edited it, it's posted. I just have to make the thumbnail and then set it to public, but it's ready. So that's pretty cool. How to make your wrist 100% bulletproof. Just warming up those wrists. Can go forward and lean side to side as well. Is a good one. What's up, everybody? Welcome. I'm a sub. All right, I'm gonna pin that comment. If you guys want to get pinned, just say I'm subscribed, and I will pin your message, guys. We're gonna go through a wrist mobility warm-up, glutes, core, shoulders, and then do some full upper body training. So here we go. We're gonna get back at it with the wrists. The sun's coming out, which is nice. Trying to make it a good day. Now we're gonna go on to the back of the wrists, the back of the hands. You guys can follow along at home. We're also on Facebook as well, guys, not just Instagram. But I do a Facebook account, and my reels and short form content does get posted there as well. That's starting to grow a bit. So you take your hand, I'll do it from the side. You place your fingers back, and then you do elbow extensions like this. And that's gonna warm up those wrists even more. You rotate your hand like this, back, this way, back. Shake it out. How many people we got in the chat? Oh, we're up to 19 people. That's pretty hype. Can you do a backflip? Yeah, I can do a backflip, guys. If we hit 100 viewers on live, I will do a backflip again. If you guys want more live streams, we can definitely start doing more live streams as well. The shorts have gotten some traction, so I'm gonna keep up with the shorts. What's good, Justin? Welcome in, guys. Welcome. MB Edits, what's up, everybody? We're doing a wrist warm-up. You got your hands out like this, and you do a circle like so. Guys, subscribe and stay tuned if you want to see a backflip on live. I could post a backflip tutorial, actually. I made one in college. I made a backflip tutorial video. But I could redo it. So we're just loosening up those wrists. If you feel a little bit of discomfort, spend more time in that range of motion. So right now, my left wrist, I'm feeling it. So we're gonna spend more time in that range of motion. Go back. Put your hands like this and do wrist circles as well. We're up to 22 viewers, guys. Stay tuned. This is gonna be a super important live stream. There's gonna be a ton of useful information in it, so you guys are gonna wanna stay tuned. So you make your hand into a fist, like so, and you roll the fist forward. You roll the fist back. Forward, back, forward, back. That really gets it going. Here it's midnight, it's 12:53. I got you, bro. Here in New York, it's daytime. So you take your hand, you rotate inward, just like this. You take the other hand, you rotate inward, and you lean back. And this further stretches out the wrists. Good for the body. Good stuff. Okay, we're gonna do some finger pulses now. So you pulse on the fingertips, this just warms them up. This is really, really nice. Next up, we have fingertip push or hand push-ups. So you push up, come back down. You guys can see it from the side like so. You press up, come back down. Press up, come back down. You can go nice and slow with it. The great thing about this move is you just control the intensity by control how much of your weight are you leaning. Is your weight in your knees or is your weight on your hands? The more weight you put on your hands, the harder this move is. Yeah, I'm feeling that. Feeling that wrist pump, forearm pump, whatever you want to call it. All right, that's pretty much it for the wrist warm up. You can stretch them out. We'll do some cat cows now, which are good. It's a little bit zesty, but it's an important move, so you got to do it. So you arch and cat cow, tilt your head up, and then you tilt down like this. Tilt up. You guys can follow along at home. This is gonna alleviate tension in the body, make you more mobile. You can go into a circle with the hips. Come back around. Subscribe if you guys are not already subscribed to this channel. We're trying to hit 15K. Let's see if we can do 15K this week. Arch, come back down. Arch. I'm doing good, bro. What's up? Bebo Studios in the chat says, how are you? I'm doing great, bro. Hope you're doing well. And we got Parker Smith. He says, hi. What's up, Parker? We're doing our warm-up mobility drills. Next up, we have upward dog. There's a fancy name for this move in yoga. It's like Prayarvasana or something like that. I really don't know what it is, but I think it's called Cobra. This is a pose. So this is a good one to loosen up the back. Yeah. What's up? Amari in the chat says hi. What's up, Amari? Very cool name. Oh, man, this feels nice. Another modification I like to do, you put one knee forward. And that really really does it for me. All right, what's up next? Tabletop thoracic rotations. So that's a fancy name for a simple move. You go into a tabletop, one hand on the ground, you reach up, come back down, place your hand down, come back up, hand down, come back up, hand down, come back up, hand down. You can place your hand on your head and lift up like this. This is a good way to do it. You can go down on your elbow, come back up. Very solid move. I appreciate you guys. I can do fingertip elbow lever, but I can't handstand any tips. It's a great question. So if you can't handstand, I guess I need to know, the next question is why can't you handstand? Is it the lack of balance? Is it the lack of shoulder strength? Is it the lack of shoulder mobility? It's probably one of those three things. So I would start drilling handstand holds against the wall. That would be my advice. I have a follow along handstand workout on YouTube that's going to help you build the strength to handstand, but start drilling handstand holds against the wall and get comfortable being in the handstand. If you can do 30-second holds against the wall, let's say you do like 3 sets of 30 seconds, you're going to be a lot more comfortable to handstand once you have that time under tension against the wall. This feels nice. Woo. Next up, the runner's stretch, which is a classic. One leg comes forward, you push your hips forward, loosen up those hips, and then you rotate like, whoa, like this. We got Ujal Y Rai says hi. What's up, bro? Welcome. Welcome to the channel. We're just loosening up, getting that mobility. Follow along at home. We're gonna hit the runner stretch on the other side. This is good stuff, guys. You're from India. Nice, bro. Okay. Next up, the static pigeon. Classic lower body glute stretch, pigeon pose. I'm gonna show you what that looks like right now. So one leg comes forward at a 90-degree angle, the other leg goes straight back, and then you fold forward. And that's really gonna stretch out those hips, stretch out that glute, and you just hold for time. You can go to the side like this, but this really stretches out this glute on the left side right here. We're just gonna hold. Again, if you guys have not already subscribed, be sure to subscribe, guys. Check out Lenny Calisthenics on TikTok as well as Instagram. This is yoga. This is stretching. Okay, it might be yoga. I'm not gonna debate whether or not it is yoga, but it's certainly stretching. But yeah, those are just words used to describe, you know, moving your body. Doesn't matter if you call it yoga, doesn't matter if you call it stretching, as long as it works for you. That's what matters. But yeah, you could call it yoga. We're gonna hit the pigeon pose on the other side now. All right. Oh yeah, this is good. You can push up as well, and that's gonna work the lower back slightly differently. I got banned from the calculator app. That's hilarious. Bro said he got banned from the calculator app. All right, so we're just gonna stretch out the hip and glute. You can reach forward, lean. Oh, man. We're up to 20 people in the live stream. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the live stream. We're at 14,200 subscribers. So be sure to subscribe if you're not already subscribed, guys. We're trying to grow this page, make better videos. Next up, we have the straddle side stretch, which is another classic. You go down, you straddle your legs in a seated position, and then you stretch to the side. So I'll be in frame like this, and you stretch, and you pull over. All right, we'll hit the stretch on the other side, just like this. All right. Next up, this is kind of the end of the mobility routine. We have dynamic frog pose pumps, which is a classic. Another slightly zesty, slightly fruity maneuver, but very effective. I am from New York, guys. Those asking in the chat, this is New York State. Welcome to New York. So you go into a frog pose like this. You get your knees wide, and then you lean back and you pump back. This is really going to do a lot of good things for your hips, for your pelvic region, for your sacral plane, your sacral region. I Show Speed. Yeah, I'm a fan of I Show Speed. I was watching him do a Mr. Beast video the other day. It was pretty entertaining. He's pretty athletic too. He did calisthenics at the park with all these calisthenics athletes. He couldn't do the moves that they were doing, but he gave it his best shot. I was like, you know, you gotta respect it. The guy's athletic. So we're rotating the hip as well with the frog pose pumps. And now the lower body's loosened up and it's time for the core circuit. Here we go. Again, guys, if you have not yet subscribed, tap subscribe. We just covered the mobility drills. Next up, core and glute. Here we go. So we're gonna start with plank with hip thrusts. So you're in a forearm plank. You come up with your hips forward, just like that. Up. And we're gonna do about 30 seconds per move. Do a high plank as well, and we'll just hold a high plank for the last 10 seconds. It's good. Really, really good activation. Next up, we have side plank hip raises. So we're gonna do it from the side like this. You go into a side plank, you lower the hip, you raise them. Works the obliques. And we'll just hold at the top for the last 15 seconds. There we go. That's the side plank done. We're up to 23 people in the chat right now. What's up, everybody? Welcome in. If you guys are new here and you're not already subscribed to Lenny Calisthenics, tap subscribe to stay tuned for more. Go check out my other YouTube videos and YouTube shorts, and we will continue on with the workout. If you have any calisthenics questions or any questions at all, just throw them right up in the chat and I'll be sure to answer them. And you guys are really going to want to stay tuned for this entire live stream, because I'm giving away a lot of useful tips and valuable insight and information, especially at the end of the live stream. So stay tuned for that. You're not going to want to go anywhere. And we're going to continue on with the hip raises. So you go down, back up. This works the shoulder as well, which is good. Works the lat. I feel my lat working. And then we'll just hold the high plank, side plank, for 15 seconds. All right. So that's the planks out of the way. This is one of the best drills you guys can do. This is lying, what is this called? Oh, no, we're not there yet. Side lying hip abduction. So you lay on your side like this. One hand on your head, one hand on your hip, and you just raise the leg up, bring it to your knee, up, knee, up, knee, out in front, up, and then you go back the other way. Really hold it and get that last range of motion. Then you bring the hip behind you, the leg behind you. You do that, and then we're gonna wrap it off by staying high and going a full circle. So that's lying hip abduction. That really works the glutes, really warms up the glute and lower back area right here, which is useful. We're about to cross 30 concurrent viewers, guys. So this is turning out to be a decent live stream. So again, guys, stay tuned till the very end. It's gonna be a lot of useful tips. You're not gonna wanna miss out. And be sure to follow along at home to improve your body's health. And let me know if you have any questions in the chat. So we're gonna hit the other side. Lay on your side, hand over your head, hand on your hip, raise, rotate to chest, out, chest, out, chest, out, chest. You go behind the body, out. Oh, yeah. You can, if you really get that last inch or two range of motion, that's where you really feel the effects of this move. All right. Yeah, I really feel right in that, kind of in the corner where your glutes meet your lower back. That's where I really feel it. Clamshell hip thrust. This is another glute and hip drill. So we're gonna make it more difficult with a resistance band. So you take a resistance band. You don't have to use a resistance band, but I'm going to. You fold it in half, like so. You make kind of like a cat's cradle like this. You place it onto the knee. You step in, just like this. You're on your elbow, your hip's on the ground, and then you raise the hip and knee at the same time. Yeah. All right, I need a rest after that. That is really super effective, guys. We're up to 33 people, guys. That's a very important number, 33, which is a good sign, guys. So like I said, don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. Keep the chat active if you guys have questions. Stay tuned. I'm going to be dropping a full YouTube video later today, so stay tuned for that. And we're going to get going on the other side, the other activation. Again, you go down onto your side, elbow and hip on the ground, and then you raise up into a clamshell. Oh. Man, this is tough, guys. Woo! Next up, we have glute bridge hip adduction. which is different from abduction. So there's abduction and then there's adduction, which are two different words. Who is this guy, chat? Great question. This is Lenny Calisthenics, where we do online calisthenics, fitness, mobility training, and that's what we do. So adduction is anytime you're moving a limb closer to your center of mass. That's adduction. And then there's abduction, which is when you move your leg, or when you move away from your center of mass. So we're doing adduction with a D, which is where we're going to be squeezing our knees together, and you're trying to bring your body closer together. I don't know if I explained that well enough, but it doesn't really matter what the name is. What matters is if it works. So we're going to jump right in. You lay on your back. You drive your head into the mat. You press up into glute bridge, and you squeeze your knees together, and you just hold for time. Oh, that is rough. So that activates so many different parts of the body, guys. That activates the hamstring, the glute, the lower back, the neck, your hips for the knee abduction. You really get your body kind of top to bottom kind of activating together and firing together as a unit, which is really good. Okay. Next up we have glute bridge again, but instead of trying to squeeze our knees together, we're going to be pressing our knees apart. So instead of adduction, we're doing abduction. Here we go. So again, you make the cat's cradle, you step in like so, you go into glute bridge, and you spread the knees apart like so. I don't know if it makes more sense to do it beneath the knee. Yeah, that works. It's a good little activation drill. So that's almost it as far as the core and glute circuit. You give the best advice. Thank you, Zachary. I appreciate you, man. Yeah, not many people are covering these moves online. I haven't seen a lot of people covering them, and they're very effective. So we have one more core activation drill, and then we're gonna move up into the upper body. So here we go. We're gonna do alternating single arm, single leg planks. So you come up into a high plank, you raise one arm, you raise the opposite leg, and you hold for like 5 seconds, come back down, switch, come back down, come back down, come back down, come back down. And this really makes the core have to stabilize, which is really useful to do. We're gonna call it there. I'm gonna grab a sip of water. And then the shoulder area. Again, I'm gonna keep hammering this in, guys. If you have not already subscribed for more useful fitness tips and fitness moves. So here we go. I'm happy a lot of people chose to tune in to the live stream today. And I'm happy a lot of people are watching the YouTube shorts. We grew like almost 3,000 subscribers this week thanks to the YouTube shorts you guys were watching. So I appreciate that. I'm glad you guys found them valuable. Next up, we have rotation. So we're gonna get into some shoulder rotation. It's my birthday. Can you give me a shout out? I turned 7. Shout out to Hamad Cheese for having a birthday, bro. Congrats. So you grab the band, you wrap the band around like so. And then you clip it into place like this. Perfect. There we go. So we have our band clipped, and we're going to do some internal external rotation with the shoulder. So let's move the camera angle. That looks pretty good. So here we go. Warm up that shoulder. Okay. So we're going to do internal rotation as well. All right, that's pretty good. Next up, internal rotation on the other side. Here we go. Internal rotation. Warm up that shoulder. And then we're going to do external for our right shoulder. Too intense. So we got to move it back a little bit. Right here. Still a little bit intense. Here we go. That is good. Really warms up that shoulder. Let's see what's next. What is up next? Oh, the raises, external rotation raises. So I'm actually gonna grab another sip of water before I continue. So we're gonna externally rotate and raise. This is sort of like an external rotation overhead press. You can kind of scoop up, or you can just press straight up, and that is rough. That is really, really, really effective. Next up, we're gonna do serratus wall slides with the foam roller. So I'll show you what that looks like. It's better to do it with a wall, but we're gonna do it on a post like this. So you set up the band, or you set up the foam roller, and you press up like this. And the goal is to keep your arms externally rotated like this. So that's the idea. So you want to stay tight to the wall if you can. Press up, press back down, up, back down, up, back down. Good stuff. I'm actually gonna make it a little bit harder. I'm gonna take a band. We're gonna loop the band around our back, under our armpits, and we're gonna have it kind of in the crevice of our thumb. Oh, that is tough. We got Ahmed in the chat. He said, "Hi, what's up, Ahmed? Welcome to the live stream, bro." That's the serratus slides. Next up, ooh, this is a classic. We have banded single arm row. Pretty iconic move if you ask me. I'm a big fan of rows. So you grab your band and you row, just like this. Just pull and keep pulling. Pretty dang effective for your back, your shoulder, your bicep, your grip strength, even your core is gonna work. All right, we'll switch arms. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. What's your weight? I'm about 160, maybe 165. In kilograms, I'm probably 72 kilograms, something like that. All right. Single arm banded front raise. This is a good one, guys. All right, so you take your band, show some calisthenics. Stay tuned, we're gonna get into the calisthenics. I still have to just finish the warm up, and then we're gonna hit pull-ups, dips, handstands, planche leans. It's gonna be good. So we're just doing a banded front raise. You just raise straight up, come straight back down for the shoulder. Good stuff. Oops. All right, we're gonna get into lateral raise, single arm lateral raise. So you go down onto the band, place your feet on the band, and you just laterally raise your arm up, and that's gonna work the shoulder. I'm gonna adjust the tripod, it's crooked. Here we go. All right, we're gonna hit the other arm. All right, we're gonna wrap it up. We might continue this live stream on TikTok. I haven't gone live on TikTok in a while, so you can check out Lenny Calisthenics on TikTok. Subscribe if you guys have not yet already subscribed, and stay tuned for more, guys. I'll see you on the next live.